In spring 2013, Nicholas Carr published a controversial article entitled "IT Doesn't Matter," following on the dot-com meltdown and subsequent global economic recession. The article quickly became a bestseller as business executives challenged chief information officers to explain and sometimes defend their IT budgets and requests for support of new IT investment. Carr's argument was built upon the premise that in the past, legendary strategic IT applications, for example, American Airlines' separate reservation system and Walmart's IT-enabled supply chains, were developed in-house using proprietary capabilities, with each application representing millions of dollars worth of investment and years of effort. While these approaches worked in the 1980s and 1990s, Carr argued that by the late 1990s, many of the IT applications in use within firms were widely available from vendors and services providers. Given that these tools were widely available, the systems could be quickly copied. More recently, IT systems have been built using common standards to enable them to be rapidly disseminated through open broadband networks. Carr believed that IT could no longer enable sustainable proprietary advantage. Instead, he argued IT should be considered a commodity, part of the infrastructure upon which a firm does business. Nevertheless, over the past decade, we continue pumping trillions of dollars annually into information technology to pursue competitive advantage and spur productivity. Today's flexible, open standard, and ubiquitous IT infrastructure are designed to be shared and actually become more valuable when shared. But extracting strategic value and productivity from IT has become increasingly challenging. So key learning objectives for Chapter 4 include: 1. Recognize that IT impacts the business model through its effects on sources of business value, costs, revenues, and assets. 2. Learn how to analyze and document how IT can potentially impact value sources. 3. Understand the importance of effective execution and monitoring in the delivery of IT-enabled business value. A business interacts with its environment to define a unique strategy, attracts the resources and builds the capabilities needed to execute strategy, and delivers value. The business model, or the framework discussed in Chapter 1, can provide an excellent foundation for understanding the mechanisms through which IT creates business value. It identifies key components of a company's strategy and capabilities that drive financial performance and proprietary advantage. Table 4.1 in the text summarizes key questions and provides sample IT projects and matrices for understanding the value of IT. Appendix 4A provides worksheets for completing a business model audit and identifying key IT drivers. Figure 4.1 here illustrates using business models to frame the business case for IT investment with respect to the outcome of the capital efficiency, profitability, and market revenue growth. First, can IT drive cost saving? An example is streamline and integrate non-revenue generating processes. For example, payroll, HR, enterprise resource planning, accounting, and finance. The potential outcomes are the improvement of productivity, cycle time, and effectiveness of non-revenue generating processes. Second, can IT drive revenue growth? Examples are improve new product development process to increase speed to market and effectiveness of new product launches. and use IT to improve the business intelligence. Again, here the outcomes are the improvement of productivity, cycle time, effectiveness of non-revenue generating processes, and revenue. Third, can IT drive assets efficiency? Examples are create shared services, self-service portals, and centers of excellence, and build a modular, flexible, open-source IT architecture. The outcomes are the decrease of total cost of ownership of current infrastructure and operations, and improvement of assets efficiency. Fourth, can IT create sustainable advantage? Examples are differentiate products, for example, information value added, improve ability to compete on price, and launch new IT-enabled products or businesses in high-growth markets and industries. The outcomes are increased market share, increased brand reputation and awareness, and increased market value in the end. As illustrated here, defining the goal of IT opportunities determines the type of financial goals that can be achieved, from cost saving to revenue growth to asset efficiency to sustainable advantage. These financial goals depend on identifying the impact of IT on strategy and capability drivers. Appendix 4B summarizes business model drivers and sample matrices. Strategy is executed through projects, defining a compelling business case that attracts investment is critical to execute business and IT strategy. But receiving funding is only the first step. Implementing the project, delivering on milestones, and then conducting the post-implementation audit are critical to maintaining credibility and receive future funding.